for launch in 3, 2, 1.
What up, Loco KoKo Squad? It's your girl, LaRoca Blu, back in the cut with another reaction video. It's about to get litty in here, family. As you can see, I'm sick. But as you know, the work don't stop, the grind don't stop.
The grind don't stop, the work don't stop.
So I try to be more consistent with the videos. Obviously, I have the flu, so it took me out. I literally had to force myself to get up and do this reaction. So I'm gonna give you 75%. I'm not at 100%, but I feel like I'm at 75. So I got out and I've got to it, and we're gonna get ready to boogie. So what we gonna do today, Loco KoKo family? We gonna go ahead and start getting into these daily duppies. Y'all been in my comments telling me, yo, hit the daily duppies, hit the daily duppies. So for my new subscriber, the Evolution, I'm gonna do the first daily duppy of your request, which was to do Swiss. And so we're gonna get into Swiss daily duppy. We're gonna get into it, we get into the bars, hear what we can hear, see what we can see, feel how we can feel. You know how we do. But before we do that, we gotta do this. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, 5 lucky Loco KoKo Squad members are going to be able to go to the LaRoca Blu apparel website, online store, get an item of their choosing. There's no cap on that. You get an item of your choosing. If it's there, you can have it. To be part of that giveaway, all you got to do, let me know you subscribe with your post notifications turned on. You can do that down in the comments below. You can hit me up on Twitter at HerFriendForLife. You can hit me up on Instagram at LaRoca_Blu_apparel. You can also hit up my homegirl, my road dog, KoKo Mill, on Instagram. And you want to be checking out my Instagram story, because I'm going to start doing little giveaways on my Instagram story, just to get the conversation going. And then I'm gonna let you guys control the reactions, but you gotta follow the Instagram story for your vote to count. So any which way, make sure you follow me on Instagram. All the social medias are down in the description below, as well as the link to the original video. Now with that being said and all out the way, if you want to check out the website, you can go to LaRocaBluApparel.rageon.com. It's the online store. We got the merch for you. We've had it since day one, and we're just gonna keep growing the brand, so it's not gonna stop. So be first, get your merch. Don't be the last one, don't get the merch. Be part of the Loco KoKo fam. And like I said, I want to see you guys represented in the merch. I want to create a special video. I think I want to do that for 500. I know we're close to 400, or a little bit over 400 right now. So I want to do that. My 500 video, I want to show the supporters rocking the merch. But anyway, fam, let's do it. Are you ready? No, seriously. I'm gonna be coughing and choking through the whole thing, so get used to it early. Are you ready?
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Because I'm ready. So, let's get to the video.
Hey yo, posted the Prime Minister, turn the camera on. No David, but I'm Blaine with the magic wand. Hot lines like 0800 numbers. Hot lines like drug dealing in London. I'm hot. That's a man on fire. I walked in the club like I am on the flyer.
And that's respectable. The way he flowing right now, like I know he got heavier bars. I know he got more hard hitting bars. But like right there, that's one of the things that I used to always tell people when I was out in the promotion game, like when you like trying to get your name out there. Like, don't be like, oh, I can't go, nobody know who I am. You walk in the door like you supposed to be there. Like at the end of the day, you come into them open mics, battles, whatever you want to call it, clashes, however you do it out there. You walk in the door like you supposed to be there, like you the paid person to be there. There's many times that I have my artists be like, yo, we go to this club, I need you to get A1, day one fresh, and then we gonna go to the DJ booth and we gonna take that shit over. You fucking drop the CD, grab the mics, and you put on the show. You put on the show like you on a flyer, and niggas is like, yo, who the fuck just took over the club like this? And then you got people asking about you, and so that puts your name out there. So confidence is always key, especially when you're trying to get your name out there. I don't know how heavy in the game Swiss is, but look, it's a good look to do that.
Tell the bouncers the same as before. Whips and car showrooms, my name on the door. Swiss, I got bars like I had reception, and still I drop bars. Bad connection. Punchline off the punchline, I'm a heavy sprayer. Fans talk over the net. Tennis players, girls are William, Serena, and you get served in a box. That's a pizza, man.
So my UK local KoKo, so let me know this. Are the Daily Duppy supposed to be punchline heavy? Let me know, because obviously this is not something that I have access to every day, so I don't know the format of these videos. Because what I'm feeling, and it's not bad, but it's just what I'm getting, it's like he's sacrificing the bars to get to the punchlines. And ultimately, they can be very clever, but if you don't do the work leading up to the punchline, it doesn't hit as hard, and it doesn't have the impact that I think you want to come across. And that's what I'm feeling like. He's giving me punchlines, but the work he's doing to get to the punchline is not impressing me. And that's just me being honest.
I got too much 16s, you get embodied. Group text, I can share it with everybody. Got it wrapped like my arm in a brace. Ain't a screenshot when I cross my palm on your face. Ain't safe, I'm a hazard like a car broke down in the motorway lane without hazard lights. She left and became lesbian. She has a right still, some of these dicks are pussies. Hermaphrodite.
Are you serious? Really?
Bruce Jenner, a little over 2 tenors, put an anchor on my snapback. This ain't a new era, it's a new era though. Still I spray like a fresh can of aerosol. I will not spare a soul. Lift you off the ground, flat tire, got the game under my boot. That's a back tire.
Now what I will say is, whoever's edited this is making the rhyme way better than what it is. Like even that little, and they put Swiss, so it sounds like even though he didn't say Swiss, lift you up, that's what you got. Swiss will lift you up. So the editing in this video is amazing. It's making his bars more impactful. Now, like I said, like it's very punchline heavy, and like they're slick punchlines and they're clever punchlines. So I don't want you to think that I'm hating her at all. It's not the case. It's just the lead up to the punchline it's not giving me nothing. It's not like I'm sitting here like, where he gonna go with this? I feel like I know exactly where he gonna go, and I don't know. I feel like you gotta have me if you want to. If like I don't, how can I convey this? Because I know my UK supporters, and I don't even want to lump the word supporters in with this, because I think the people who are coming for me are not really supporters, but the people who are coming for me are really passionate about their artists. So I'm trying to find a way to word this where it doesn't sound like I'm hating. Can this man rhyme? Yes. Is what he doing on this showing me personally that he can rhyme better than what he's doing right now? Yes. Is he rhyming the best that he can rhyme? No. And the fact of the matter is, it's like every other sentence is a punchline, and that's not going to work. Sometimes you got to take people to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and then you beg them with a punchline. So that's how I'm feeling. Now maybe this is the format of the Daily Duppy, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting.
This means shooting yourself, it will backfire. Suicide, lift your soul up like a black choir. Now you inhale, then you exhale. You ain't going nowhere, running on a treadmill. Tired of stepping on pennies, I wanna treadmills on the block, holding up the corners like bedwood.
Like that sequence right there, it started off slower, but the wordplay he did in that sequence was super clever, and that was a sexy little play on words right there, and I can feel it. And if he do more of that, then this would be better. The way he started, unless he's starting off slow and he gonna pick it up towards the end, but that was way better. That was more like Okay, my dude, respectable. It's becoming respectable at this point.
Reminiscing back in the day, I wasn't fed meals. Now I'm eating behind bars like a fed meal. Behind bars like BMX boys. I am not the rapper that he can exploit. Tell your girlfriends it's me, your ex-boy. You cannot replace me with sex toys. Dildos and vibrators cannot fly you acres. Back shots, but I am not a vagina hater. No, no, no.
Now, are we being honest? Can you be honest? In that sequence, did he not take a step back? Like, that little sequence, he could have left it alone. Like, it was like, he started off with the punchline that, you know, he's your ex-boy, and he can't be replaced with a sex toy, and I'm like, okay, I feel you, and then you get with the dildos and the vibrators, and it sounded like he didn't know where to go with that. It sounded like he didn't know where to go with that. And so at the end of the day, like, it was too much. I could literally see the cogs of his mind working to get that sequence out. So that was a step back for me. So are we being real, or are we loving everything? Let me know. Are we being real? Just let me know.
Take shots at me, I will send back shots, no come home. Wavy, vending machine. You know I drop bars if you pay me. My topic's off the planet like Mars. While you lying on the track, I am everything you aren't. My pen is sweet, if you rappers bite, I might charge. Cause I got more teasers, I'm bound to go hard. In another Milky Way galaxy, I hear she's in the club, whispering the air like Cadbury's. Caramel, I can help you drop calories. If I put this ripple inside, your Kit Kat will bleed. That's menstruals. I just took you on the tour around the sweet shop. That's mental.
This is so hard. It's so hard because he's doing good stuff. He's doing quality work. But then the quality work will either be led by or followed up by shit that's not impressive. And it's playing with my emotions at this point, because I feel like sometimes you guys think that I watch these things and I want to hate them, and I don't. I want to love them because I love being exposed to new things. So I'm sitting here wanting to love it, and I'm on the edge of, like, he get me in certain places, like the whole tour through the streets. That was clever. That was clever. Like I said, even the way he listed off all those candies and did that, it was clever. But at the end of the day, I feel like there was a more powerful way that he could have intertwined all of those things. And then, like, let the listener figure out what you did. You don't have to tell me what you did. I literally got that you took me on a tour of the candy shop. You listed every candy bar imaginable and some shit that I never heard of, so these have to be some UK sweets that you listed. So I got it. So then for you to come right behind and tell me what you did, that makes me feel like you don't think that I'm an intelligent listener. And if you feel like you have to dumb your rhymes down, hey, I know a lot of artists who need to do that. I have a cousin. I promise you, this guy, he could be a rap genius, but the way he rhymes is over everybody's head. And sometimes it's over my head, and I'm fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not calling people stupid, but you get what I'm saying. You get me? You gotta dumb it down where people can relate. But in this right here, you're not rhyming so complicated that people don't know what you're doing. So for you to come back and tell us what you're doing, like, it's almost insulting. I'm being real. I'm just being real.
Well, Superman's what they asked for. I'm in the booth like I was taking a photo for a passport. Flash, etc. You don't have to be a Black Panther to get Captain America. Hey, police send shots from the Iron Man. Hit you up from your top to your diaphragm. Hey, you love hip hop, you could die a fan. Go straight from the fire to the frying pan. But daredevils, you must agree, we always come runners up. In the Justice League, there's no justice. Is it all justice? See, another blue beast escaped custody. Caught red-handed, the crime was brang on camera phone. Informant Spider-Man, it hit the web and then it went viral. Damn, how much more guilty can you find the man?
I feel like y'all gonna hate me for this, because that sequence was dope, but it could have been better. Like, you just use all these comic book characters to tell a story about police injustice and police brutality and injustice in the system for Black and brown people, and I got that. But the way you delivered it It's like it's just leaving me wanting more. Like I'm getting excited. I like what you're doing is just letting me know that you can do better. And I can't reiterate that enough. And like I said, the production value on this video, what they're doing with the visuals that they're putting along with the lyrics, is making this better for you. If you were rhyming this straight radio, no visuals, regardless of what you were saying, I'd probably be like, yo, this is trash. I know that's hard to hear. And I know you guys hate when I use the word trash, because it's like a fire alarm for people in the UK. Like, how dare you call anything trash? Listen, everybody is not dropping gems out here. Everybody is not. And maybe it's you guys' fault. Maybe you should have gave me Avelino or Wretch32 or Lady Likes or Lady Lisa or Burner. Maybe you should have like kept them in the back burner and let me do everybody else first. Because like, you can't expect me to hear better artists from you guys and then listen to a subpar artist and then be like, yo, this dude is the like, I can, like, I'm not hating on him. Like, if anything that I would want this artist, if they ever heard it or got conveyed a message, is like, fam, you got it. But you gotta do more. You gotta do more. Because literally, it sounds like a lazy conversation. Do you have some powerful points in your conversation? Yes. But the way you're talking is not motivating anyone. It's not motivating me. And at the end of the day, like, that's the whole point of music. Music's supposed to make you feel something. Like, it's very rare that anyone's just listening to music just to listen. Except for when you're going to the club and like, or you're in a kickback and then it's just background filler. But if you're alone and you put on music, you understand what I'm saying? You're in a mind, in a space, you're either putting on music to co-sign the way you feel, or you're putting on music to change the way you feel. So, the artist has to be able to do that. And if you can't, then you gotta work harder on it. Like, you can't just talk cocky shit, but don't have it to back it up. You got punchlines for days. That's one thing that you said that was true. You got punchlines for days. Now, the shit that you're doing leading up to the punchlines needs to be worked on.
As far as the flow go, I'm the finest man. So find a parking attendant to find this man. Step in the booth like I had a strap in my fucking hand. King of the mic, the way I start Buckingham. And I won't leave Prince in my palace. And I won't lose cause my wins are established. Look, all they do is talk heir to the throne. But I'ma make it clear, put your ears to the phone. They ain't got enough on their oysters, I'm here in my zone. Tap out, I can spot you from the air, I'm a drone.
And I get it, you talking your big boy talk. And you supposed to do that. You supposed to do that. If you don't think when you spitting that you the greatest thing spitting, you probably shouldn't be spitting. But when you talk your big boy talk, it has to be convincing. And right now,
We don't believe you. You need more people.
it's just the way it is. Like, if you, I don't know how the battle scene in the UK is now. A lot of people said like the Lord of the Mics and the Clash and shit is dead. So I don't know if people are battling like they used to. But it feels like you would benefit from battle rapping. Like, however the scene is out there, I think you need to get in it more. Or, if you're not going to battle rap, you would benefit from locking yourself in a room, don't listen to anybody else's music, and take one track and make the same song 6 different ways. You think that it's a waste of time, but it isn't. Because all it's doing is, it's a lyrical exercise to make you better. Because at the end of the day, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. You have the beginnings. You have the base. You have the base. Now it's time to start building. Now it's time to start building your house. And if you want your house to be big as Buckingham, as you say in your rhymes, you got a lot of work to do, bro. It's no hate. It's just real spit. I've heard better UK artists than Swiss. I'm sorry. I don't want to lie to you and make it inauthentic and just love it because you love it. But I'm not going to just say it's bad because it's bad. And I'm not even saying that this is bad, it's horrible. It's not trash. It's just not great. It's just not great. And it's not great because, like I said, he's not doing the work to lead up to these punchlines. And it's not like, so the punchlines are not, they're not, at the end of the day, they're taglines. They're not punchlines. Because punchlines, they hit hard and they breed the ooh and ah, and it hits you. You feel it when the punchline come. Right now, you just hit taglines. These are shits, they quotables. They quotables. You hit me with quotables. But at the end of the day, if you want them to be more impactful, you gotta do the legwork leading up.
Wanna be gangsters, wanna be the realest. Throwing up signs like they swallowed their own fingers. You roll with a lot of murderers, you know killers. Real recognize fake, I speak and not English. Who's the best rapper, tell me who can outspit him. I lock down 16s like juvenile prisons. They hooked off on my lines like I was out fishing. A book full up of rhymes, I'm having wild visions. Psychopathic on the Boris bike, trying to cycle backwards. I could work around the face if I like the backers. You know you're getting that fire like I'm striking matches. Christmas morning cause I'm ripping through all type of rappers. All that's on my head is rap now. But I don't need an African hairdresser to pull these tracks out.
Are you serious?
Don't get it twisted, that's your plat's out. Let's keep it straight here, I'm one of the best. I'm so relaxed now. I grew up around road, man. And my grandma put me in crap. I had a cold nan. Yep. One girl told me no bang. Went down like she was disabled. No hands, favorite underwear, French black knicker set. Had my fingers on that brown butt like a cigarette. Something like a shower curtain, every dripping wet. Too many rappers love bite like kissing necks. Vampires, if daylight don't give you sunburn, then the flame would like campfires. Before we stack paper, we used to stack flyers. Up and down the street like cab drivers. EP out soon, Swiss, Daily Duppy, Gram Daily, peace.
Okay, Loco KoKo Squad, that was Swiss, Daily Duppy. I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely a respectable effort. And I definitely appreciate whoever edited it, how they made the lyrics come alive and they put the little visuals to go with the lyrics. It made it come alive a lot more. I definitely think that it was punchline heavy. So ultimately, like, he didn't go too lyrical with the bars just so he could get to those punchlines. But that's not always a bad thing. But anyway, Loco KoKo Squad, let me know what you think about this reaction and this freestyle or Daily Duppy down in the comments below. Did you like it? Why'd you like it? If you didn't, why didn't you like it? At the end of the day, I'm still lukewarm, but I'm more so leaning towards the I can dig it. That's where I am with it. But let me know what your thoughts are. But before we go anywhere else or do anything further, today's post notification shout out goes to The Evolution. Thank you so much for suggesting this, and thanks for subscribing, showing me some love, and being part of the Loco KoKo fam. If you want to be part of the Loco KoKo post notification squad, post notification gang, let me know that you subscribe with your post notifications turned on down in the comments below. And Loco KoKos, as you know, until we meet next video, peace.
The rain was coming.